Welcome back to Dead Nuts Outdoors. Today we're going to have a little fun out in the woods a little bit. We're not too far from the woods, as you can hear the cars going by. But basically what we're doing today is we're going to show you guys how to get a fire going and stuff in the wet weather. And it just stopped raining today. It's been seriously wet out here this week. Of course it has warmed up a little bit, so that's good. And then a little bit later on in the video, we're going to go back and we're going to get a tarp, which we meant to bring with us to set up a small camp, like a emergency camp. And then we're going to do a basic tarp setup as well for this type of situation. So stick with us and see how it goes. Alright guys, so to give us a hand today, Stephen Foster is cousin and friend of the channel, and he's going to help us out here. You want to show us what you got there, Steve?
That's a dryer lamp.
Alright. Guys, it's cheap and we got plenty of it. You probably need to clean your dryer out anyways, so we're going to get going with that. I've never tried the dryer lint thing. I've heard about it quite a few times, but holy shit, that burns.
It works really good. Just got to use small stuff to get it going. Everything is really wet. That's why I brought extra. I think this is called an inverted fire too, where you build it from the bottom up.
Okay.
Most people build just the base and it goes out real quick.
Well, basically, it looks like everything on this is going to start falling through the cracks. So any small embers is going to fall through the cracks.
That's it.
We do have a cigar lighter, by the way, so
Yes.
don't judge us. It's super wet out here today.
It's a little cheating, but it's alright. Everybody needs a cigar lighter anyways. Seems like it's trying to smoke. The fires take about 45 minutes to get a good base of one anyway, so.
Okay guys, so what you see here is we were really having a lot of problems getting this going. It is damp, so well, anywhere close to humanity is trash. So in an emergency situation, you do what you got to do. Alright guys, so basically we found a small plastic bottle and a little bit of a plastic jug, and this is not, I only recommend doing this if you need to, but again, we're out here kind of off of a highway, and if you was to need to do this, it would have took us forever and maybe never even really got that fire going, but this was able to do it for us.
Make sure you have plenty of smaller stuff for the first hour of your fire minimum. Then you can get your bigger stuff to put on. Or you can put the big stuff at the bottom and then just build on top of it. That fire will burn all night if you do that.
I gotta say though, if you was out here freezing,
You do what you
right
got.
now you were already,
You do what you got to do.
yeah. Of course, if I was freezing out here, and this really was an emergency situation, there's actually some old tires laying over here, I'd get somebody's attention one way or the other.
If you didn't, you stay warm regardless.
Alright guys, so I did use a little bit of trash to get our fire actually going, but always bring you a bag if you can. take your stuff with you. Don't leave stuff out here. Matter of fact, try to take a little extra with you. There's always that jackass that leaves stuff out here. It just ain't right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make it some rainbow noodles out here. Add a couple beef sticks in there for some extra flavor. Again, all this stuff, guys, I got from the Dollar Tree, except for this little cheap pair of vice grips. Got this stainless dish, $1. 6-pack of ramen noodles, $1. Just cheap stuff you can throw in a bag, go out on a camping trip. Now with the beef sticks, you really don't even have to cut them. You just kind of break them, throw them in there.
I usually bite them.
Bite them, yeah. But then half of them don't go in your bowl, so you know.
That's right. That's why you need a couple packs.
And that's okay. Everybody's a little different the way they like their eating ramen. Some people crunch them all the way up. Others like to cook them in the square and let them do their thing, but I'd say for this, probably crunching them up is a little bit best. Some people like to add the seasoning afterward, but I like to let it boil in there.
Yep.
Personally, I think it's a little too strong when you put it on without lemon.
It is.
There's a creek next to us, so yeah, you could definitely get your water that way if you wanted to. But guess what? I got a tap right up there, so yeah.
Or invest into a Sawyer squeeze.
Absolutely could.
Those are amazing, like $20 at Walmart. That's what I use for backpacking.
Steve, tell them a little bit of stuff that you like to do, some of the camping that you've done. Very minimalist. I think the dude's nuts, but hey, he gets out there and he does it.
Yeah, I just try to, like I take the Sawyer with me, and I take 2 smart water bottles. Every time I'm close to the creek, I fill up. I try not to carry more than 32 ounces of water at a time. That's max.
So that's what the flyers are for, by the way. Sorry, man.
Oh yeah, good. Yeah, and just if it's cold outside, you don't need a big tent. You can do it with the tarp. We'll show you that here in a little while. And get you a decent little. They sell these little air mattress, static Bs. They're pretty good. And get you a nice sleeping bag. That's where you want to invest your money at. Tent's the last thing you want to invest your money in. Unless you're planning on doing some Amazon camping where it's raining all the time. It's already smoking. It's a good fire.
I didn't think it was going to happen.
It's, yeah. Just need a little kickstart, it's all it did. So make sure when you do bring dryer lint, bring at least a full bag, and if not more, because a lot of times when it's wet, you're not going to have a lot of success. It's going to take you a while. Don't get discouraged.
Patience.
Yeah.
That's what I'm told. I don't have it. But I do have a wife that likes to, play with fire, so usually that's what she does when we go out camping or something like that. However, if you've never tried the makeup pads with wax, you can even use crayons.
Yep.
They're phenomenal. When we go back and we get the tarp out, I'll get some out and show you guys.
Or take a flask of pure grain alcohol, that helps too. That's almost boiling. That's crazy, man. What did it take us, about 30 minutes?
Yeah.
That's pretty good for a base fire.
30 minutes from starting to here. Like I said, we did have help from a little trash, but again, guys, that's okay. like I said, it's ideally not what you want to do if you can do it without it. But in this situation, you know, it was what, less than an hour ago. It was raining pretty good out here, and it's been extremely wet this month. So
you could throw wet wood on there now, and the fire.
Yeah, right now anything you throw on there is burning. Alright guys, so you know, to save you guys the boredom of watching stuff boil, I just kind of cut to the chase. It's been boiling now for, I don't know, 6 minutes, 7 minutes, something like that.
It's been super hot.
It's been super hot. So basically all you're doing is you're just bringing this until the noodles are soft. And then guess what? You pull them off. I got my little vice grips there, keep them from getting burnt. Plus, these are handy for a lot of other stuff in your kit if you need to boil water with this, whatever you need to do.
This is the most important thing. Spread it out. While you're just sitting around.
Oh, go ahead and
let it burn.
Yeah,
okay. All right. Yeah, when you're done, spread it out. Put water on it.
And we got some water. We got a creek next to us to do that. You definitely don't want to leave anything in a situation where you can cause problems.
About 90% of the time it will.
As it cools down a little bit, I'm actually eating it.
It's pretty damn hot.
Guys, I'll be honest with you. I know that we've talked about this in kind of like emergency situations, stuff like that. We're just going out in the bush and doing a little fun camping and stuff. But the beef sticks and this beef ramen, that makes a difference.
Pretty damn good.
Alright guys, we're pretty well done. And at this point, man, this fire is going to burn anything you put on it. But we're just going to spread it out. And we're going to dump some stuff on it. And we'll make sure that it's good before we leave.
Look at that. Look how quick. It's all wet. It's burning everything around it.
So spread it out, let it do its thing for a minute. If I was in an emergency situation, I would have drank all that, because that was good, good broth. Rolling.
So first step on this tarp shelter is extend your poles all the way out. Take your back end off so that it's pointy, so the grommets go right in.
So where did you get those?
Walmart for under 20 bucks. Don't spend a fortune. How much?
And that was for a pair?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
How much was the tarp?
I think the tarp was 10 bucks. It's a 9x12.
And that's overkill, but I mean, if you're gonna do it, you might as well do it right. You know? Stake each side down. Support tight. Then we'll go. Count yourself. Just about the 30. Support tight. So that's where you'll be laying at.
Okay, to the floor.
Yeah. Pull your overhang. And this is me. It just depends what kind of setup you want to do. And it's kind of awkward because we'll do the paracord here in a minute. But I like to have a little bit of a lip, like a rain fly. These will probably fall down until I tie it off. I'm just showing you this part. A couple places you don't have to get real paracord or anything, but I just carry it around. because it's pretty light, fairly cheap. You don't have to use paracord. Say about maybe like a 3 or 4 foot piece of rope. Maybe.
Just found the issue with the rated blades, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
My more companion.
There you go. See, we all learn different ways. How you drawing it? Stop. Make sure you tie it good, because sometimes the wind will get up. That's the other thing too. Make sure the backside's to the wind, so the wind's blowing towards the back. That way you'll have no issues. Loop knot on the back side of this paracord.
Be good.
Oh yeah. So you make a like a hangman's knot, a loop knot.
Just a simple loop knot.
So that way your stake will go into it. Pull it tight. All right. Let's get this other side. Borrow your knife again. Yeah, that's a lot better. Spend a few extra dollars on a decent knife.
Yeah, that knife was under $15 on Amazon.
That's what's up there, sharp.
More a knife. We'll do a review of that later.
Personally, I normally don't like big knives, but that is a really nice knife. It's bigger when I use camping. But I always like to do the minimal. Another loop knot. I don't know exactly what you call this knot.
It's a loop.
But just make sure when you're doing the peg that it's hanging in there like that. And you want to put it at an angle so it don't just fly off. Go out wide. Stay down the ground. And I got a couple extra spots. So you have to play with it a little bit. Pull. Like you can get you another rope, put it on the side. It just depends on how you can do it. So I'll probably put another rope on the side. Because it's going to sag. That's why you need more stakes.
What would you say, good number of stakes? So far we got 6, so you're going to use roughly 8?
I'd say 8 to 10. Because it's not a bad day right now. But you'll get out there sometimes and it's going to be windy.
The stakes are cheap, easy to pack, don't weigh much.
They got them, the ones I got were like 48 cents a piece. They got them at Walmart that are really light, like $1. So $10 you have the best steaks. It all depends what you want to spend. You can be super cheap with it, or you can go crazy. There's some tarps. Yeah, right below. So it's got that tension in there. There we go, it solved that side. So now we'll go to the next side. You can do, if you really hurry up, you could do this shelter in probably 10 minutes max. Take your time. Got one.
Yeah, really did.
Now we're up to 8 states. So now you can play with this a little more. You can move it around. Like I said, if it's extra windy, put a couple more down. You can put them in the middle. If you're by a tree, you can run the line, the guide line through the top. You can run it through here. It just doesn't matter, but I do like having this, and if it is raining, I would recommend to put a guideline in.
So you can actually use like another like a golf ball there,
Yep.
around it, maybe up to a tree.
Yep.
I've seen that on some other videos. That's why I mentioned that.
You don't want to have gathering water in. Yeah, you get you another stick, throw in there. But this is perfect for a sleeping bag.
Yeah, I mean you got plenty of room for a sleeping bag. And I guess have your fire out front there.
Yeah, about if you're going to do a fire, you need to do it about right here. And sometimes if you got a nice bag, you got to watch out it will ember out. But if you're going to get some wind, most of the time you're good. You don't want to have the wind blowing into your
Very
shelter.
surprising how much you actually have.
Pretty nice. You can sit down. You're not going to be dirty.
And if you could have a fire right here, I mean, you'd be cooking and just chilling. It could be raining, pouring down. And I like that.
It's cheap. It's cheap and easy. Yeah, you can put a stick in here, or like I said, just go in between two trees, run your line, and that way it pitches up.
Grab the camera and bring it in.
Yeah. Show them what you got.
So guys, I'm going to bring the camera and bring it in and let you guys see what kind of room we actually got in here. Again, no guide wire. These are...
Yeah, see, it will sag a little bit without the guide wire, but I mean, overall...
But usually you're going to be around trees if you want to use a guide wire, no big deal.
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, you know, you got... I'm sitting on the tarp right now. The overhang's out in front of me, so if it was raining like it was earlier, you'd be good to go.
And if you do have problems with rain getting in on your tarp, you could fold this in and just sleep on top of that, so that way you don't have puddles of water coming in on you. So that is another issue sometimes. But if you fold them in, you'll have plenty of room to sleep, and you can stake them down, just have your extra stakes.
Awesome.
So I just did this for, if it ain't raining, don't really matter. You can just put it in there and you're solid. That's it.
Alright guys, so we actually modified it just a little bit. We were talking about the top guide wire. So what we did is we moved our side ropes, cords to the top of the pole itself, and it really tightened this bridge line up. Now this is without a guide wire going across. So if you don't have trees and stuff like that around, that seems to be set here the best way to do it.
Look, it takes punishment. So it could be windy, nothing moves.
What do we do this for? I think the tarp's about $10, probably a couple bucks worth of paracord. We got 8 stakes. We got 8 stakes, I think is what we're using. And the trek poles.
That's $40 max.
Yeah.
I mean, that is max.
But the trek poles you're going to use for other things besides doing what we're doing.
Yeah, and
So that's just a bonus.
the tarp you're probably going to use for other stuff too.
Right, you can use the tarp for other stuff too. So, anyway, yeah, absolutely. We had some fun doing this stuff today. So, guys, get out there and have some fun with this. Again, this is Larry with Dead Nuts Outdoors and Steven.
Yep. No matter what, get outside, do things, enjoy it, stay active, go shoot, camp, do whatever you need to do.
And just remember, guys, whatever it is you're into, don't stay inside, get outdoors.
And subscribe, make sure you subscribe, and comment below.
Oh, definitely comment below.
What do you want us to do?
What would you like to see next?